Hey everybody, the Banga's back. Welcome to part 17 of Let's Play Final Fantasy Mystic Quest, brought to you by muchgames.ca. Okay, I did save and reset my game so Phoebe's elemental and special defenses have been updated to her current equipment. Her spells look pretty good too. She always had thunder and fire, but now she has blizzard and white as well. She still has the bow and grace, which is pretty good in its own right. But for now, I say we'll be pretty good without her. Well, she will be very useful. However, we're pretty strong as is. So what we have to do is we gotta head over to the ship. Now there are no more enemies. So you can pretty much just explore the ship at your own leisure. Like go through all the areas you planned to go, but didn't because of all the enemies. But now you can find some shops. You can get some cure potions there if you want them, and I guess heal potions are here as well. No, they're seeds. That's actually pretty good. So it looks like I'm at the maximum amount. That's pretty solid to me. So with that, all we have to do is just go over to the wheel and press the A button. And I guess you can do it from any size you want, or any side you want. Size? What am I talking about? And apparently you know to go this way. For some strange reason, your instincts say, just go to that cliff side over there. But, okay. And that's the only place you can actually steer the ship to, rather than just go anywhere. Well, then again, you would be pretty limited to where you can go anyway. It looks like Spencer's place is just above water. That makes no sense. But I digress. So anyways, here's the Doom Castle over here. We're gonna be running against some new enemies, and well, I guess there's very few new enemies. The Doom Castle itself only has 2 new enemies. Not counting the bosses, of course. And then you just take into account, well, there's the bosses, and there's just 2 new enemies. That's it. Shadow would be one of them. Probably named whoever think that in Final Fantasy VI or 3 for the SNES, they would have a ninja named Shadow. I find that pretty funny and coincidental. Alright, so what we're gonna do is head over to the east. I really love the music here in the Doom Castle. It's just so epic. For a game that's mired as a pretty bad one, they do get the music just right. Can't carry any more cure potions, so we'll head over this way. Most of the enemies we'll run into are ones we've already fought, so this is nothing new. Just as long as you have strong magic, I mean, you're gonna be more than just fine. So we'll go over here to grab the Aegis Shield. Now I'm protected from petrification. So now, this is how my elemental and special defense look. I'm protected against, well, everything except Storm, which I'm guessing Phoebe is resistant to. I'm guessing that, I don't know, that's Thunder, perhaps? Anyways, it looks like all my special defenses are everything except Death. Fair enough. Unfortunately, we do have to go all the way back to where we started. And if you destroy, like, all the bone piles, you might make things harder for yourself, so don't do that. Instead, only destroy a few of them. We will be needing the Dragon Claw as well, so make sure you have that ready. Where will be a good spot to drop? I'd say over here would be good. What we need to do is just make sure we go right. Like right here. And then you blow up this pile of bones, use your Dragon Claw, and there you go, you made it to the boss. Well, one of the bosses. We'll be fighting palette swaps of every main boss of each area, starting with the Skullrus Rex. Now, use the Dragon Claw against it. You're gonna find out why soon enough. I found this very weird when I tried it for the first time. Yeah, Skullrus Rex is not immune to petrification, which means we just defeated that boss instantly, with 1 hit. Now, I believe that's the only boss that's not immune to petrification. So you won't be able to try that Dragon Claw trick on any other boss here. Alright, now we're going even further in the Doom Castle. I don't know why you would want to kill this Shadow when you can just go for this one. Why that one is there, I have no idea, but it is what it is. Huh, one of those shadows didn't even do anything. Oh, that's the worst. Because we were just about to win there. Alright, good. We're still in it. Huh, smoke screen doesn't even work for you guys. What is it, we're both resistant to blind? I don't know. Why do I still take that much damage? Does self-destruct always do that? I guess it does. We better heal up. He thinks that would be in our best interest. I think we should go this way first. At first when I was here, I was quite confused on how you actually proceed. But it turns out you have to open this door before you can advance. Okay, so we got Shadow, Vanquid, and Thanatos this time. This should not be a problem. I mean, as long as we're just spamming magic, we're golden. Phoebe's magic is actually pretty strong. Let's take a look at our magic stat. 99! Way better than mine! Oh yeah, she's definitely gonna be wrecking some ass. With that... Now, if you go down this hole, you'll end up back in the Bone Dungeon area of Doom Castle, so don't do that. Instead, just create some more openings for yourself. Now, I don't remember if you actually have to go here or not. Oh, apparently it was optional. Alright. I think we have to go this way, though. Instead, I'll check it over here. I think you can do this, too. Okay. Okay, now I see what we gotta do. We gotta go this way. Now we're just creating yet another opening for ourselves. And then I can actually get across, but you have to, like, go to those areas on the right. Because you can't really just stand still and turn. You know, if it took you that long to notice, even though this Let's Play's been going on for a little while. That being said, however, I say we got a very good chance of getting through this with no problems. Well, this is not going to be a problem either. Might as well just thunder the whole works. And then white the whole works, too. Do you really think you stand a chance, Shadow? Just remember, as long as I have my Excalibur equipped, I get a speed bonus. Okay, so it looks like I won't be able to get across here. Because look, as soon as I, like, claw over, I'm not going to be able to make it. What's the point of going this way, then? Like, this is just a dead end. Alright. I guess I did kind of screw something up, because beyond that door is where the boss is. However, I don't have that way open at all. Looks like I'm going to have to go back. If I remember correctly, I think I had to go to the far right to make that happen. So yeah, I knew I forgot something. It involved going over here. Yep, I think this is the way I had to go. Like, I had to deal with this Vanquid, head right, and there you go. Now it all makes sense. Sort of, but in a way it does, too. First you have to open up this pathway, and then you have to fight. Luckily, we're getting a lot of first strikes, which makes things a hell of a lot easier. Oh, I'm not going to get the attack bonus for, well, not having my Dragon Claw out. Well, not the magic bonus. Okay, looks like I got a long way to go before I can level up again. Luckily, I won't be needing it that much. Just like I haven't been needing the Bow of Grace. Like, I've been totally nuking these guys with magic. And that ain't changing anytime soon. They don't stand a chance. There we go. Now, can I Dragon Claw my way across this? No. Okay, so it looks like I should be able to Dragon Claw my way up there. Was I standing in the right spot and thinking, oh, I couldn't make it, but it turns out I could Dragon Claw there the whole time? Makes you wonder. Oh, why am I going this way? I tried that way before, and that only just opened one of the doors I wanted to get to. Oh, but now I gotta go through there. Now I'm being forgetful goose again. Oh, no, now I see what I need to do. I gotta go over here. Alright. This area can be a bit confusing at times, and you can't really just rush it, because what about those holes? Those holes will totally ruin your day. Unless you're talking about donuts, I mean, they're awesome. But you're thinking, oh, I want the donut to be whole, I don't want any holes. So come on, don't be greedy. You can always get donut holes or Timbits if you live in Canada. I'm guessing they're called something else in Dunkin' Donuts. Maybe just donut holes. Maybe they don't have a good name for them. So yeah, I have a feeling I do have to go this way. But how do I even get there? Let me look. This looks inaccessible. Just look at this. I mean, it's gonna be impossible for me to get there. Is this game somehow screwed up? Because it's literally impossible to reach this boss from here. As soon as I turn right, you know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna fall. Am I missing something clearly important? The Dragon Claw is limited to where it can go. Oh, please don't tell me. No, well, no, I should be able to make it. It should be possible. Then what was the point of going this way, then? Unless it was just to deal with enemies. Let me think about this for a moment. I'm kind of confused. Like, I know I was able to solve this before. Because I can't really just use the Dragon Claw, like, well, walk off and then use it. It doesn't work that way. So let me think about this again. Like, maybe I'm just missing some clearer piece of information. Let me think about this for a moment. Be right back. Okay, I'm back, and apparently I'm full of shit. You can't even walk over to the pit over there. So I can actually turn around just fine and not fall. So I could have got here the whole time as soon as I opened that door. Well, I'm a big idiot. Oh well. I better have, like, filled myself with magic, otherwise I will be a big idiot. So now let's take on this boss, the Stone Golem. Okay, I think it could be weak against fire. I'm not 100% sure. I think corrode gas is instant kill, so watch out for that. Also, say hello to a new enemy, the Cerberus. We'll be running into those later on, too. Okay, strong against fire. Well, that makes sense. Let's see if it's strong against earth attacks. Okay, it's got a very strong physical attack, so you might want to watch out for that in a big way, and it's strong against earth as well. Okay, let's think about what it could be weak against then. Maybe thunder? Could be ice, for all I know. Yeah, thunder definitely doesn't do it. Maybe I'm just better off using white the whole time and not worry about a weakness. Oh yeah, corrode gas is instant kill. Sounds pretty painful too. I mean, you're just getting gas that eats at your skin. It's like the flesh-eating virus. If it farted. Like flesh-eating farts, that's what it is. That sounds worse than a virus. Luckily, confusion doesn't work on me. Sadly, it does work on Phoebe, so we better take care of this guy quick. Yeah, keep staring at me, I don't care. I don't know how you can stare at me, you don't have a face anymore. Now it's dead. Alright, so with that, that's 2 bosses defeated in the Doom Castle. And, well, a couple more to go. Every time you defeat a boss, you should be able to advance higher in the dungeon. See, that barricade's now gone. So you know what this means. We gotta go to the lava dome part. I think you gotta go this way first. I could be wrong. Nope, that was a dead end that allows you to go over here. Alright. I think it's this way you gotta go. Alright, so now I'll be running into Cerberus a little bit more reliably. By reliably, I mean painfully. Luckily, they're weak against fire, so you can use that to your advantage. Also, I should give myself a little bit more magic. We did use a lot against the stone golem. You can pretty much go carte blanche on all these seeds. It doesn't really matter. We're at the late point of the game, and we got a ton of seeds. Alright, so Cerberus by themselves are not a problem either. And apparently they have less than 935 HP. Otherwise we would not have killed them. Alright, we gotta work our ways around a little bit, but it shouldn't be too bad. Oh, we got a first strike this time. Awesome. And these enemies are not long for this world. They don't even get a chance to attack us. Hopefully I can level up. Well, there's our boss right there, the twin-head wyvern. Alright, we just gotta work our way around, that's all. Best way to do that is to go this way. And there we go. They should be dead pretty soon, too. Now I'm trying to get a little bit of a cheap shot in. But they're gonna die anyway. Alright, top ourselves up with a little bit more magic. Phoebe didn't even use any black or white magic. But that's not gonna matter. I don't think I should use flare. I should probably use white magic. That'd be a smart idea. Try to get rid of those minions before they make our lives miserable. This boss is strong enough as is. I don't think Earth will work against it because it has wings, but let's try it anyway. If Meteor does work, it's stronger than White. Okay, that'll definitely work. Might want to consider healing soon. Because these bosses, I mean, they do a hell of a lot of damage. So that in itself, you gotta be very cautious about. Actually, Phoebe has a little bit more damage potential, but she could probably go before me. So it'll be in our best interest to let her be the healer. Also, she can heal for more. You know, they should call it a single-head wyvern now, because that's not living up to its name anymore. It's only got one head now. And then soon it shall have none. Oh, that hurts! That was a crit I did not want. But thankfully it died. Alright, so we got one more area left to explore before the main one. We'll have to, like, get through this Cerberus first before we can actually get there. I got a flare spell with your name on it, so it's not looking good for you. Oh, thank God you missed. Still didn't level up. That is so disappointing. But I'll live with it. Okay, now let's head for the 6th floor, which is the Pazuzu's Tower version. This can look a bit confusing, because, I mean, you gotta deal with all these windows and stuff. Like, it screws with your depth perception. But not horribly. I mean, you can still see where to go. Which is the main thing. Oh. all we have to do is just work our way over to the boss. I think this one will have like a nice bit of battling. But we can live with it. They won't, though. How close am I to leveling up? I should be pretty close by now. And not that close. If I have to take on the boss at level 31, it'll be a tough challenge. However, I think we're good enough. We're pretty much due for a strong victory. I figure we go this route to take out the chimeras faster. It's about time you use, like, your bow, Phoebe. It's been a while. And I think we gotta go this way now. In this part, you can fall. So be cautious when you're, like, walking up against the edge. Like, I knew there was a part you could fall. It turns out it's this one. Not as early as, like, the Ice Pyramid version. Ah, it healed up, so it's still gonna live. And then the horse is back down again. Poor guy. Can't catch a break. First he lost his head, then he lost his horse, then he lost his life. Circle of life, guys. Circle of life. Okay. Looks like we got a good ways to go. Ah, it multiplied. Now two of them can die. Together. Because they are really one and the same. In many ways. Oh, I was kind of hoping that Phoebe would get to go second. But I knew that wasn't happening. And now both of these are alive. Sorry, but you're on your own. I'll do this myself. Done. There. Got a nice ways to go, too. A lot of enemies to fight. But I have a feeling that we'll just take on this boss and then call it an episode, because the next part should be the finale. Like, we're that close to the end, it's not even fit. There he is, right over there. He's all in red, too. You'll be seeing red as soon as we reach him. So let's take that bitch out. Too bad my flare wasn't strong enough to take those out. So I'll have to, like, wait it out another turn, and done. Yay, I gotta level up. I think this is the way I gotta go. So we don't even have to fight that Thanatos. It's pretty cool when you actually understand the layout of these dungeons, so that most of these enemies you don't even have to fight. Makes things a lot less frustrating. All we have to do is just keep going left. I think I only gotta fight like 2 more enemies, including this one. Oops, I forgot to replenish my magic. I'm an idiot. Well, this is not gonna cut it. It's probably gonna kill none of these guys. Okay, never mind. I killed the chimeras. Chimera, chimera. They're almost the same thing. You can practically use either pronunciation. It's no skin off my scrotum. Just call it whatever the hell you want. You can have your cake and eat it too. You can have your chimera and call it chimera. Same thing. Also, I can use, like, wizard magic 8 times now. That is pretty awesome. I'm definitely gonna put that to the test. Hey, you're here to die now. Whether you like it or not. Zoo. Or zuh. Well, zuh. And that pile driver was powerful. And that Chimera's gonna live to fight another day, unfortunately. But we'll get through it. Yeah, we'll use another flare. And Phoebe should cure us. Okay, the Psych Shield was actually an offensive attack that time. So it didn't really, like, reflect magic in any way. Oh, that pile driver was brutal. Somebody watched a little bit too much wrestling. Pulling off pile drivers like that. Alright, so we're gonna have to heal up for sure. I think it's using the Psych Shield now because we got to go before him. Yep, that's usually a telltale sign. Oh, it's got Doom Dance. Oh, it worked. Thank God Phoebe can resist wind attacks. Alright, we're not up against it, however, it's... Oh, he put the shield down. I was just about to attack with magic. Oh well. I say we're gonna have to rely on physical attacks until we can actually get back at him with more magic. Which now we can do. But I say he's almost dead. Oh, he's got green eyes this time. That is not healthy. Oh, it's gonna use the Psych Shield again. Unless it dies, which it did. Oh, that was easy as hell. So all we have to do is, well, you can pretty much just jump off anytime you want. If you can find an area to jump off. Once you do that, just exit again, and there you go. Alright, you can just fall anywhere you want. It doesn't matter. I don't know if you have to fight that If-Light. I don't think you have to. Nope, you don't. You can just ignore that fight altogether. Perfect. Okay, I apologize if this is a lengthy episode, but I might as well just get as far as I can without having to fight the final boss. And there's a strange statue over here. Banga, Phoebe, Knights of Light. We crystals now entrust you with our power. And you get fully healed, or your magic is restored. And you can pretty much take a lot of consumables. Which at this point in the game, you practically don't need them. That's all it gives you, is just more consumables. Like, it gives you like 25 of each. So if you really want to fill up, you can go right ahead. So then you go beyond this door, which is now open to us. Alright, so here's the final boss, the Dark King. Really looks like a king, that's so blatant. So in the next episode, which should be the final one, we're gonna fight it out. See ya, everybody.